You have failed me for the last time. Rob, you are captain now.
Right, people!
Maddie, now you shall be captain.
Oh my god, you won't regret this. Listen, it'll be so good. I have so many plans.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Do I get to jump on the table?
No! So you all know about space pirates, but I want to talk about space captains.
Space captains.
Space captains.
I want to talk about Monkey D. Luffy.
What?
Monkey D. Luffy, the best captain.
No. No sailing on the ocean, grand. Okay, I'm talking about up in deep space.
The big ocean.
All right.
The
The
big
ocean and
ocean.
the sky.
And now another malodorous episode of Pigs in Space!
I'm gonna go with the all-time favorite captain, which I know I can start some arguments with that. I mean, let's get over it. But Captain Picard, next gen.
Captain Kirk.
Shut up, Wesley.
Anyways,
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm completely with you. I guess the episode's done. Thanks.
I mean,
Like and
Like,
subscribe.
subscribe, smash on that notification button.
he was the captain I grew up with.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I think for a
hands
lot
down.
of people, I mean, when you think Star Trek, you think Picard.
Absolutely.
For, I mean, so many people.
Well, and when you think leadership figure who, like, manages people well and knows how to delegate.
Very well.
Like, I mean, seriously, like, Picard Business 101.
I would argue with anybody that he is the best written captain out of the Star Trek, like,
Oh, by
captains.
far.
Oh, yeah.
By far.
And that's why he's
not
getting
gonna-
his solo series.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And as someone who doesn't watch that much Star Trek, the fact that I know who Captain Picard is, and I absolutely agree with you on the Next
Right.
Generation episodes that I've seen, like, oh yeah.
Like, you could just say, make it so, and you know exactly what everyone's talking about.
And this too.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Earl Grey. Hot.
am I the only person who says that literally every time I make a cup of tea? No matter what the tea is.
You're like,
I'm pouring the hot water. Tea, Earl Grey.
hot.
They seem to have a somewhat exaggerated impression of me.
I don't know. I think the resemblance is rather striking. Wouldn't you agree, number one?
Honestly, like, I mean, yeah, talk about leadership. He's just the standard definition of a leader, and that's why even in my own studies, when I studied, diplomacy in grad school, we still kept looking to Star Trek because
Right.
it's a great example of diplomacy at work. He is a perfect example of a good leader throughout the series.
Right. He's very lawful good, too, so I very, very much appreciate.
Really?
I would think
You
he's...
classify him as lawful good?
I would say lawful good. I mean, because he does sort of strike that prime directive.
See, I would think he's more neutral good.
Neutral good?
Or maybe chaotic good, even.
Oh, he didn't try to have sex with
little
3
bit.
space alien chicks.
I mean, he's not. No, I mean, like Kirk
No.
is chaotic evil, obviously.
If we're ranking the captains here,
But in terms of like, he's not. I mean, part of why he's Picard is that he is not a rule follower.
But he is.
He's
to
a
good
rule
degree. He
giver.
bends them a little bit.
He bends them a lot.
Or the greater good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Okay.
the greater good, of course. But like, don't forget that Picard's origin story is he was a bit of a troublemaker, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And he chose to continue to be part of a bit of a troublemaker rather than.
Within the rules, though, I would say.
Well, we can debate that.
We could debate.
If only we had a forum for that. Who's next?
Matt, let's go next.
Okay, so I struggle with this because there's so many wonderful space captains.
Right.
And, part of me wanted to say Captain Harlock, which, I love him from the movie, and I don't know any of the rest of the anime or manga or anything with him. So I was like, well,
The movie was so amazing. It was so good.
so I didn't feel right to talk about him because I didn't feel like I had enough of a relationship with that character. And so instinctively with space and spacecraft, I went to Spike. Now, arguably, you could argue he's not a captain.
Cowboy Bebop.
If there's anybody who's the captain of that ship, it's Ein, obviously. But Spike's probably second.
Yeah, so I lean towards Spike and Cowboy Bebop because when I think of like my favorite space shows, Cowboy Bebop is so just unique
Yeah.
in that realm to me. And I love Spike. And that's who I grew up with Cowboy Bebop, with a lot of anime fans at that time did.
Sure.
And a lot of non-anime fans. Like, everyone really loves Cowboy Bebop.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why even 20 years later, it's such a big deal. God, 20 years later.
I rewatched it very recently too. It's like, oh,
It's okay.
He's such a fun character, and he's so dynamic and cool. He's so cool.
He is so...
I'll never be that cool.
No.
He's like
When
the
he's fighting
anime
or smoking and his
Hancock.
Shooting
hair's so
people,
cool. And all of his like romantic, interactions. He's just such a neat captain because he's so laid back. And I think that's just fun to watch. It's fun to watch that crew, and I think it's fun because he's kind of this linchpin that ties them together, And
Like, originally, I didn't really peg him as the captain because he was so laid back.
yeah, and you could argue maybe Jet or something, but I feel like when it comes to who's making the real decisions,
it's fun.
it's Jet.
Or who's the who's the
like-
driving force?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
The glue. Yeah.
Yeah, because he is the protagonist. He is the one who leads the story and the one who ends the story.
Spoilers.
20-year-old spoiler. Come on.
It came out on
Dust that shit off.
No.
But no one's ever going to be as cool as Spike to me.
Okay.
That's absolutely right.
Dan.
I'm gonna go last. Rob?
Oh, you're pulling an Omar.
Well, I mean, mine's good.
Okay. All right.
Well, you say yours is good. I was gonna say Captain N,
Okay.
but
But
the,
that's
the
not.
game master.
Okay, tell us the 3 or 4 that you were gonna say.
They are
see-
obviously not space captains.
And I was gonna say Captain Marvel because she was
Okay.
She's in space.
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch. Yep, that's true.
And the outer loops of cereal.
But I think I want to go with
You put a space helmet on that motherfucker.
this one. I struggle with because I don't consume that much sci-fi, but the only sci-fi I consume is really good. So that means that my captain is the best, and that captain would be Captain Mal from Firefly, or Captain Mal from Serenity. However you want to go with
Okay.
it.
I mean,
Captain Mal, you're talking about a rogue captain that yet keeps everyone together. It's all about integrity, but getting shit done. I said a bad word. Getting things done. I love Captain Mal. You talk about cool. You talk about just his presence, and I love Firefly. There's so much that was going on in that show, which we should do a show talking about Firefly and Serenity.
it's so much a space western too.
Yeah, and those are two things.
So is, I mean,
is
I'm
Bebop.
sitting here
Yeah,
thinking,
Bebop is-
about Spike and Mal are actually, in a lot of ways,
Pretty
very similar
similar, yeah.
characters,
This is true.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, and some of the driving forces behind those two characters and the casts that they collect, through Kismet, are kind of similar. Now I'm sitting here kind of thinking of
Okay, where does Bishop
Firefly
draw
as a remake of Cowboy Bebop. Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
no. Anyway,
it's
please,
interesting.
by all means. But yeah, that is my favorite captain when we talk about sci-fi. Because again, there's not that much that I consume, but the ones that I do, that's the way to go. Like, I love him. I love his characters. We should watch Firefly and Serenity again.
Oh, yeah.
It's always good. Also, I can cheat because not only is he Captain Mal, he's also Captain Hammer.
I'm about to say, Nathan Fillion is a good captain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
he is a good captain.
He just
but
had
that's
that
not
swagger.
a space.
And that, self-importance, that really works well. Like, Nathan Fillion, you always know you're in for a good time when he's playing somebody. Because it's usually just like, hello, I'm here. He's just that kind of like, he's got that fun machismo.
Yeah.
What's the captain in Futurama?
Oh,
Yes, I can't.
we should throw the show away. We should have done that guy. What's his name?
Damn.
He's right there.
The guy with the no pants.
Yeah, the no pants captain. I can't think of his name. Please put him down here. Okay,
Jiggly.
thanks.
Please like, subscribe. Put
Oh
in the
man,
comments
he's
below.
so good.
All right, so
But if he was really good, we would know his name.
Right. It's that sort of like
true.
machismo, but kind of like
Brannigan, Captain Brannigan.
Captain Brannigan.
Captain Brannigan, of course, duh.
Glad we remembered that spontaneously.
So the answer is Captain Mal / Captain Hammer because the hammer is his penis.
Zach
Well-
Brannigan.
All right, so talking about captains with swagger and presence, and when we talk about sci-fi, you can't ignore the George Lucas shaped hole in the room.
Universe.
I mixed that analogy. So, we have to bring it back to Star Wars, obviously. And there's really only one captain from Star Wars who matters. And that's Captain Piet.
Who?
Who?
Is that the guy that gets choked?
No! That's
Is
the
it
guy
space
in
alien
Empire.
guy?
No, this is the guy in Empire who is basically like standing back the whole time as Vader chokes everyone else in the command crew. So he eventually rises up to Admiral over the course of the film just by shutting the fuck up. And I'm telling you, when I think about career advancement goals,
Put your head down and shut the fuck
put
up.
your head down, shut the fuck up, and let them all those other motherfuckers choke.
Just turtle.
That's right. And you know what? You end up as the guy. Now, granted, I mean, he did crash into the Death Star eventually. He didn't make it out, but still.
He did a good job.
I mean, the guy went through the ranks of the Imperial Navy in the space of 5 years. From he's swabbing the deck at the beginning of Empire to he's Admiral of the fleet at the end. And I mean, obviously, if you're looking for aspirations, that's who you need.
That's real talk. Real goals.
Keep your head down.
Keep your head down.
And you'll be the best space captain ever.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what it
right.
was.
There are no other good captains in Star Wars.
Okay, I guess we can't beat that.
And audience, that's the moral for the day. Just shut up, don't say anything, and you'll go far.
Keep your
That's
head
right.
down.
There are so many good sci-fi space captains, and we could only pick out a couple. But you know what? You could be the captain of my heart if you like, subscribe, and do all that other stuff that we normally ask at the end of these videos. See you next time.
Just shut up, don't say anything, and you'll go far.
Keep your
That's
head
right.
down.
That's right. Let those other motherfuckers get you. This is the cursing episode. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dan.
I'm channeling Omar.
All right, I notice my breath definitely smells bad, so I'm really sorry.
I mean, now obviously I notice it.